There we go. All right. We've just been doing some pre-market analysis. Okay. Let's move this stuff around. All right. Let's get ready for some trading. 5 minutes. All right. We are ready. There's a massive sell-off like at a very weird time this morning at like 6 a.m. my time, which would be 9 a.m. Eastern time. Like a really weird time. No red Fuller news was announced at that time. All of a sudden just decided to sell off. Okay. Oh, good morning, everyone. Someone chatted in there. I can't see it. Good morning, General. I'm good. How are you? Early morning. It's an early morning. I love that you're here this morning. You showed up. You showed up. You were here yesterday. I remember that. Let's go. What are we trading? We're trading Bitcoin, gold, and NASDAQ. Bitcoin, gold, and NASDAQ is what we're trading this morning. That's what we trade every morning. We don't really trade anything else. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Really weird sell-off this morning before market opened. It was kind of at a weird time because we had red Fuller news. So we do have red Fuller news too at 7 a.m. My time, so that's 10 a.m. Eastern time. And we had red Fuller news at 5:15 a.m. Eastern or Pacific Standard Time, which is 8:15 Eastern time. And at 9 a.m. Eastern time, we had a really weird sell-off, which is unusual. What's your TP and stop loss? We're not in any trades right now, so market just opened. The first 5-minute candles kind of forming on each asset, so we're not in positions yet. Yeah. We'll see how gold reacts to this high, but gold could just rip here, which would be a bummer. I was kind of hoping it came into discount of this big impulse range. That's why I have these fair value gaps marked out down here. But it looks like it might just rip here. We'll see. We'll see what NASDAQ does over here. Ideally, it manipulates this low here. And we have an open New York session low from yesterday. So I would kind of like to see New York NASDAQ kind of manipulate these lows before it goes long. Or give me something up here in this OT short of this range, this impulse range that happened on the 15. If you guys can, like the stream, share it, show it some love. Why is there, I see there's YouTube chats coming through, but it's not, why is it not showing me? Good morning, Sean. I see you're chatting. Why is it not, let's refresh chat, see if that helps. I'm interested to see how what gold does here. Let's pull up our top step. Yeah. Okay. Wow, gold is ripping down on this 1 minute. Oh my gosh. This 1 minute candle is like retracing the whole move. That's crazy. Kind of sucks. Gold looks still bullish here, right? Not on gold. Gold, I'm looking bearish right now. I want to wait till this 5 minute candle closes, but gold just inverted 1, 2, 3 fair value ups to the downside. But I need to wait for this 5 minute candle to close before I can enter. But Nasdaq, I am looking more bullish at the moment. We are in discount of this in big impulse range. Ideally, I want to see Nasdaq kind of manipulate these lows here. Same for Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks very similar to Nasdaq. I would like to see Bitcoin maybe manipulate these lows here to then go long, unless it gives me something here in this premium of this impulse range that just happened on the 15. Then I maybe look for shorts on Bitcoin too. But don't really have anything yet on Bitcoin or Nasdaq. But gold definitely just potentially gave me something. I'm just waiting for this this 5 minute to close. We did just get a fair value gap too on gold on the 1 minute. So I kind of want to see like how does price react in that fair value gap. Good took a hit. Gold took a hit. Yeah. Yep. But for me, my targets for gold is really these levels down here, because down here I'd be expecting to go long. That's my kind of expectation. We got London low down here for gold. So it'd be a very short, like a short-term scalp that's going short. Nothing like crazy. All right. Let's see how this candle closes. Red folder in 30 minutes. Yep. Yep. Be careful of that. Red folder in 30. All right, we'll see. We hopped in something here on gold. We'll see what it gives us. Go to... Oh, wait. Okay. We'll take full TP. We'll just be kind of floating in this area. Right about there. All right. This could bite us in the butt. We'll see what happens here on gold. Let me set it up. NASDAQ still not doing anything on NASDAQ. Bitcoin is ripping. Dang. Bitcoin didn't give us any kind of manipulation. So yeah, Bitcoin is ripping right now. So this is the trade that we took on gold. We have a TP. Here. Very short TP. And then a TP here at this 5-minute low. And then the next one's kind of in this discount of this range. So we hit first TP. Realized a little bit of gains, but nothing crazy. I'm not moving stops to break even just because that first TP was so close. I am moving stops to this 1-minute swing low though. And then where's our last TP? 4243.4. 4243.4. There we go. If we can hit that second 5-minute low, I will move my stops to break even on gold. But as of right now, this is our gold position. Right now, stop loss is at there we go. On gold. There's no fair value gap here on the 5-minute, so hopefully we can push through. I kind of want this to be aggressive to these 5-minute lows and external range liquidity. It's so weird how NASDAQ did this before market open. I'm very confused by that. It was such at a weird time that this sell-off happened. Holy smokes, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going crazy, dude. Dang. What I'll be doing on gold too is just trailing stop losses on 5-minute swing highs. So right now stop losses is going to stay at that 1-minute swing high until we get a 5-minute swing high. So next we won't move stops until we get a 5-minute swing high. And if you don't know what a swing high is when 3 candles, right, create a lower high, higher high, lower high. So this is a swing high on the 5-minute, right? We don't have any other swing highs. Like, for example, gold NASDAQ over here has a swing high. This wick is lower than this wick, and this wick is lower than that wick. So, swing high. 3 consecutive candles, where the middle candle wick is the highest other than the other ones next to it. All right, so second TP is about to get hit on gold, and then we'll move stops to break even. Okay, stops are moved to break even now. Second TP was hit on gold. And if you, here, I'll show you guys proof too. So just in case if anybody's wondering, am I really taking a trade? Yes, we're really taking a trade right now. This is my top sub account, my funded top sub account. We just hit TP at this 5-minute low. And final TP is down here. But I'm probably going to be moving this final TP around just because when I have my last contract on, I trail it. So I'm just going to move it down now to this low here, and we're just going to trail. We're going to trail on 5-minute swing highs now and see what this goes, because if NASDAQ, or gold, gold decides to have some kind of crazy sell-off today, you know, let's capture the whole move if we can. I'm waiting till news comes out. Yeah. For me, the news that comes out, what is it? It's PMI. It is important to take note of that news, right? It is very important to watch that news. But PMI is not really that crazy of news. So what my hope is that if anything, it fuels my trade, right? So like, I'm at break even right now. Hopefully we don't get tagged out at break even, and hopefully this red folder news fuels my position to just go even lower and disrespect the levels down here. That's what I'm kind of hoping right now. So, but yeah, I'm not too worried about this red folder news. We're gonna delete some of these lines just to clean up. Bitcoin didn't give us anything over here. Insane move to the upside and then a massive engulfing candle to the downside. Yeah. Don't get upset if you're like, why did I miss this trade or anything like that? Like, don't get upset about that. This is unusual price action right now on Bitcoin. NASDAQ again. NASDAQ hasn't really done anything. And I'm hoping maybe NASDAQ's red folder news event could come and help us maybe manipulate one of these lows. Because I got on NASDAQ, the lows I'm watching, this swing low right here, and then this swing low right here. And then lastly, New York, that previous New York session low right down here too. So that's what I'm kind of watching on NASDAQ right now. There we go. I'm kind of hoping gold can break below this low here. This is the low I'm really focused in on gold here. Position's doing great though. Last night we did take a loss during Asia session. I lost about 160 bucks during Asia session last night. We took one trade, and gold is being funky, and it took me a loss. So hopefully today, this New York session can get me green for the day. And hopefully this can. What are you trading right now? We have a live trade on gold right now. Is where we're trading. I mean, guys, look at that entry too. Tell me that's not a nice entry. Yesterday's entries were better, but I mean, that's still a really good entry. You risked, 8 points to currently be up, 15. About to be up 16.5 points on gold. Thank you, Trading Rhett. There's an echo. There shouldn't be. My mic's pretty good. Is there an echo, guys? Let me know if there's an echo or if it's just him. Sometimes... Dude, I know, Sean. I know. It's been... Yeah, no. Okay, thank you, guys. Yeah, it might be you, Profit Path Lab. Sometimes TikTok, I feel like, tweaks out a little bit. But there shouldn't be any echo or anything. Maybe refresh the stream or something. Come back in. But yeah, I know gold. I've been liking gold. Yesterday was my first loss on gold in a while. like I honestly can't remember I don't think I've had a red day in gold. That was my first day in. I'm trying to remember when I started trading gold. There we go. I want to see this get aggressive here with this gold position right now. The fact that we're at this external range liquidity here, right? It's not a strong low. This is a stronger low here. This low here is stronger. But I want to see fuel start pushing us through to these fair value gaps. And I'm going to move stops down to that 5-minute candle that has like kind of displacement. So stops are now down. Where's my stop loss? There it is. Stops are now down to this 5-minute candle. Okay. It's not a swing high. The reason why I moved it to this is that that engulfing candle here that broke all these lows. Price shouldn't come back up here, right? And if it does, from bouncing off this low, that probably means we're probably done with this move, and I'd be okay with just being stopped out there. What am I looking for? I'm looking for NASDAQ to manipulate some lows, but it might be smart at this point to wait for red folder news to come out for NASDAQ. 20K, let's go. That's a banger trade, dude. Ghost Lux, nice. I'm waiting for NASDAQ kind of manipulate these lows, and Bitcoin is kind of doing some funky price action right now. So I'm just kind of watch Bitcoin here. Nope. You're correct. There was one red folder news that came out at 8:15 a.m. Eastern time, but there's one more red folder news coming out at 10 a.m. Eastern time. PMI. Momo. There's one more coming out. There's two today. There's two events today. All right, so NASDAQ is now hitting these lows here. I'm interested to see how does it react. I'm loving what I'm seeing with gold here. If we can get a nice candle closure, like a strong body candle closure on gold, I'm going to move my stops to the wick of that 5-minute high there. Because if it's a strong closure, it should be pretty solid. We got a minute left on this 5-minute, but beautiful. Beautiful. We're getting in that long territory now. I'm actually going to move stops now. Because we can get in at any moment. This long or this short could reverse on us at any moment with gold. So I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive now. But I'm loving this candle here. Like, if it comes back up and leaves a massive wick, like, I don't want to be around. I don't want to be around for that. Okay. Our full TP is at London low right now. So our full TP is at that London low. And I think I'm just going to leave it there. Because that's a killer trade if we get that. I mean, that's a almost a 5R trade. I'm fine with that. We could see a little bit of retracement with that new 1-hour candle, right? But also we get the red full of news that could fuel us to that London low. That's what I'm kind of hoping here. I'm hoping that red full of news like gives us a fuel to the downside. Oh shoot, NASDAQ. Oh man, I don't love how close we are with NASDAQ. The thing that I liked with gold is there was a lot of time for price to do something before red folder news came out, right? Now that we're literally less than 5 minutes to red folder news, this is where it's a little not smart to enter a trade, because the red folder news would be so close to our entry and stop loss, it could easily manipulate that to then run. So for NASDAQ, I'm going to be patient here and wait for red folder news to come out. I'm not going to trade until that red folder news comes out because it's just too close to my entries and stop losses and stuff like that. But NASDAQ did do what I wanted it to here, and I'm kind of bummed it did it like right when red folder news is going to come out. But If we miss this NASDAQ trade, we miss it. But we're already in a good gold trade, so we're going to be green for the day either way. So I'm happy with that. Today's nice. We're done within 30 minutes. I got work today too, so yeah, it's a bait. That's what I'm thinking too, Sean. It's bait. It's like, come on, don't you want to take a long right now? Look I manipulated it for you. Don't you want to enter so then I can just run over you? Just take advantage of you? All right, red folder news comes out in less than 4 minutes. Now it's like 3 minutes. 3 minutes, red folder news comes out. Honestly, the way this is going to close, I'm probably going to be done trading gold and NASDAQ for the day. We'll be only focused in on trading Bitcoin at that point because we're kind of green for the day on our futures accounts. Okay. All right, my stop loss is moved to where if I get tapped out, we make 150 for the day. So we're literally like right here. We hit our daily profit goal for reaching a payout. So if we get tapped out, we get tapped out. But this is prime reversal area for gold. Like this is literally where I wanted price to go long. So for me, like this is and the way it's reacting here. Yeah, let me see if there's a let me see. Yeah, we'll make $151 if we get stopped out. No. Okay. Now we make a little bit more. Stop loss is now at this swing high on this 1 minute candle. Okay. That's where I'm going to be moving it. That's pretty aggressive. But at that point, it locks in the payout requirements for Top Step. And now we can, now we're going to be a little bit more patient because that'll lock in $171 in profit on that last contract, which will put me green like 160 something bucks for the day. So that'll be perfect. Our goal is at least hitting $150 a day in the account on Top Step because that's what they require for payouts. 5 days of $150 or more. All right, red folder news is out. Was it bearish? I'm like, oh, it's bullish. Okay, we're tagged out there. We're tagged out there, and I'll show you guys the account. Up 169.10 for the day. Up 169.10 for the day. That's a great trade. Great trade. I'm very happy with that. Let's go to a performance tab so you guys know it's real. Here's my calendar. This is our week for the first week of December so far. Not a bad week. Need 4 more days on Express right now. Not a bad week at all. Like I'm super happy with what we're doing. I was kind of hoping today would be a little bit bigger, because like keeping in line with you know what I've been telling you guys with my profit factor. I don't know where it's getting these numbers from. Total gain is $3,300, and then total loss is $3,000. I don't get the math they're doing here. This doesn't seem correct. Something seems like something's broken in there, because I haven't made a trade with that made 3K, and I haven't had a loss that. If I would have taken $3,000 in losses, I would have blown my account. So like it doesn't. These numbers aren't adding up. I don't get these numbers here. Like the profit factor seems off. But this looks pretty good. Like I'm pretty happy with these stats right now. Top Step, I think Top Step's tripping, yeah. Cause like it says I lost at one point $3,035.14, which would mean I blew my account like 2 times over. And I can't even do that if I wanted to. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Whatever. But we are green for the week, and we are green in the account. This is accurate. We are green $240.62 in the account. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. We need $260 more to hit our first goal of $500, and then at $500 we can add a contract to our position size. So then we can trade with 4 micros. And then once we can trade with 4 micros, you know, hopefully the winners just get a little bit bigger, and the losses still stay small. That's why we use a scaling model. So if you guys don't know what a scaling model is, you definitely should. Scaling model is a great way to, if you have an Express account, a PA active account, or funded account, whatever you call it, whatever you want to call it, you should have some kind of scaling model. It'll, especially if you're a new trader, unless you have been trading for like 7+ years, and you have a really dialed in model, I think you should be trading with a scaling model. It will help you out a lot. It will help you not blow accounts, and it'll help you grow those accounts the proper way. Wow, look at NASDAQ. Dang, it would have worked. Oh, and look at gold. Oh, you sucker. It's okay. It's okay. Don't get the FOMO. That's a great trade. What we were able to capture on that trade, that is over a 2R trade there. So that's something excellent. You can't get upset with that trade. That, like, to reach a 2R trade, perfect. I will take that every single day. Every single day. NASDAQ had a perfect setup up over here too, but again, we were already in a winning trade. There's no point in trying to get greedy and take it, because what if this would have ripped down, stopped us out to then rip? Now we're at break even, right? I do not do silver bullets prints. I know about it. I don't really know it very well, but I don't do silver bullets. Isn't that like the first, isn't silver bullet like when the first fair value gap shows up when market opens, right? And you utilize that fair value gap? Is that what it is? Something like that? It's something with fair value gaps, right? And like market open, the first fair value gap that presents itself. Dang, NASDAQ would have been a killer trade too. Let's see what NASDAQ would have been. Let's just put that one on the screen real quick. Just to see, because that one worked too. You would have. Whoa, where's your inverse? There's no fair value gaps. Oh, you actually wouldn't even have a trade opportunity. There's not a single fair value gap. Yeah, your first fair value gap is here. There's no way I would have taken that NASDAQ trade. Yeah, there's no way I would have taken that. I'm on capital.com. Where can I find NQ? I don't know what capital.com is, but another ticker for NQ would be QQQ. 3 Qs. And enter on the fair value could be order block, breaker block, or mitigation. Keswick is nice with silver bullet. You like it. Got it. Okay. Okay, so you utilize fair value gaps, order blocks, breaker blocks. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. There's not a single fair value gap. And there is one, and it got inverted on this candle here, so you can't use it, but there's no fair value gap. So actually, NASDAQ wouldn't have ever given us a setup. So there you go. We can't even get upset about it. We didn't have a setup in the first place for NASDAQ. I never heard of capital.com. What is that? I'm just gonna, I don't even want to search it up. I don't know what it is. Thank you for the follow, guys. Yeah, see, look at gold now. Gold looks like it didn't manipulate any of these lows though. So gold wouldn't have even given me a long opportunity here. Close through them all. But I'm interested to see does gold come and manipulate this low and then push up. Where did we? I'm stoked that we hit our profit goal for the. I'm stoked we hit our profit goal for the day. I love it when we're able to hit our goals. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything. I'm gonna have to probably hop off soon. Let me check something real fast. Let me actually check my work schedule real quick. Let me see if it's a later start today or earlier start. I don't know. They haven't told me. Let me text them. If it's a later start, we can hang out for a little bit. All right, we'll see. We'll see if I can hang out or I gotta get off, because I might have to be at work in like less than an hour, in like 50 minutes, actually probably 40 minutes. So, if you guys got any questions, please shoot them in the chat. If you got questions about prop firms, oh let's trade journal this trade real fast. That's something very important we should do. We should trade journal every single trade that we have. Beautiful trade on gold. I'm loving gold, dude. Gold's fun. I highly recommend, if you're someone new, maybe stay away from NASDAQ or like ES and trade on gold. It's not as wicky. NASDAQ's very wicky and like will stop you out randomly and stuff. Gold is, I like it. I need to update this. I want to delete this. How do I delete? There we go. I want to delete this. There we go. I want to do this. Templates. Trade checklist. This is the better one. I need to update this. Which... Oh, wait. Which asset are trading? We traded gold. This is something you should be doing on, you guys should be doing the same thing. The reason why I do this on stream is so you guys can see how I trade journal and how I checklist my trades. How do I analyze them and all that stuff. You guys should be doing the same thing every single day if you want to be serious about trading. Can you put a link for your Discord? It should be in my description. Let me see. Should be in the description of my bio. Let me check. Should be in my bio. Yes. Link is in my bio if you want to join my Discord. Discord is completely free. Reason I have a Discord is so hopefully my goal is to build a community of day traders who can like bounce ideas off each other, who can just It's like basically hopefully a little community that we can build and help each other, like iron sharpen iron, help each other become better traders. So we traded gold. We're going short. We were in the premium of the range. We made sure of that. Were there 5-minute inverse fair value gaps before our 1 minute? Let's see. Yes, there were. There were inversions over here. That's good confirmation. There was 1 minute displacement. Yes, we got all these. And then, is silver correlated paired to gold? Been thinking about trading it. Trading gold specifically, been doing NQ and ES old. I don't know if, I would assume silver is, let me see. Let me double check. Silver and gold correlated assets. Okay, so this quick AI thing with Google says they are correlated assets. Okay, so it looks like CME is putting them as correlated assets too. And this is a very good source to trust, the CME group. 4 major drivers of the gold silver price ratio. Yeah, okay, I would say they are correlated. Yes. Gold silver correlation. Yeah, okay. CME says they're correlated. We're good on that. Yep, they are. We targeted 5-minute ERL, and we targeted 50% of a range, and then we were targeting 15-minute. Oh, I just realized I don't have it on here, but 15-minute IRL. Yeah, well, that's fine. We'll just leave it at that. And then here's the trade. Let's shrink this down a little bit. And we're going to write about it. We're just going to talk, when you're trade journaling your trades and covering them over, it's important, hey, talk about what were you experiencing? What were you targeting? What were you doing throughout the trade? Manipulate the high, which is the top blue line up there. M1 inverted a fair value gap before the M5 candle closed, and we M1 inverted fair value gap before the M5 candle closed, and we waited for the M5 candle to close before we entered. I was also watching how price reacted to the brand new M1 bearish fair value gap it created within the live M5 candle. We targeted M5 lows. My targets could have been wider. TPs might have been too tight. Could have locked in more profits. I think the one mistake I made on this trade was keeping TPs a little too tight, and that's something we can do better for next time. That first TP was really tight, and instead I probably should have just targeted the 5-minute ERL, and then the next target could have been this 5-minute. So this 5-minute ERL down here, and then this one down here, right? Or even like this low and then this low down here. Instead I targeted this low, or like this low is like one of these lows really tight. So next time I probably could have been a little tighter, or like even just 5-minute external range and then discount, right? So I could have probably made a little bit more money on that and been a little bit better with my TPs, but profit is profit. That's something we can always be better at. Okay, so yeah, trade journal that. That's solid. Trade checklist. Number. Oh. Number 1. What is it? Why is it doing this? Number 1. Bruh. Driving me nuts. Why would I want it to be different size text? I don't know what it's doing. What is this? 36. Bro, I don't know what this is doing right now. It's tweaking out. Okay. Whatever. All right. How long have you been trading for, and are you profitable yet? I've been trading for... So I've been trading different assets for like 4 years, but really locking in on futures, I've been trading for 2 years. Am I profitable yet? I would consider myself not profitable yet. The reason why I say that is because I'm not consistently getting payouts every month. I'm not like... I have a ways to go, I would say. But I have a really good understanding of the charts, of the concepts, of analysis, and I'm sharpening that every single day, and I'm getting better every day. And I'm really, really dedicated to like, you know, trade journaling. Like every day, I'm trying to, you know, find something where I can learn more about trading, so then I can come bring it to this live stream and teach you guys about what I'm learning and what I'm seeing. But I wouldn't consider myself a consistently profitable trader yet. I think after this month, you know, we might be making some really good steps. If I can lock in another payout with Top Step, okay, that'll be my second payout, and that's 2 months in a row locking in a payout. And then lock in another funded account. Yeah, I think we'll be pretty solid. I think we'll be on the right track to like, okay, now we're in. My goal is 2025. We're just learning and we're grasping concepts, and we are like taking every loss and helping us be better. And then 2026 is our goal. In 2026 is like, hey, can we now be consistently, you know, profitable in our accounts? And I'm not like, I listened to Umar. I don't know if you guys know who Umar is. He's a really good trader. He's the CEO of TradeZella, and he does a really good like talk of like, as a new trader, when you're in your beginning phase, like say between year 1 and year 0 and year 3 of you in your learning journey, every trade, it shouldn't be about how much money am I making. It should be about what am I learning to be better, and then the money automatically comes. And so that's where I'm at. Like in 2026, my goal is like, can I be consistent with my model, consistent with my rules, my trade journaling, my discipline, and the money will automatically come from that. I don't have like a specific, you know, dollar target of what I'm trying to make per day or per month. My goal is just, hey, can I be consistent on my model and discipline, and then the money should come from there. Anything to know about trading gold / silver as a... yeah, gold and silver are going to be way less volatile than NQ and ES. What do I mean by that? Like, see how NASDAQ has all these crazy wicks here? And they manipulate lows crazy and like stuff like that. You're not going to have that on gold. Gold, too, really respects structure. Okay, so if gold's bullish, right, and it starts making bullish fair value gaps, it respects them to a T. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, it's so nice and so easy to read. And gold has really good structure compared to NASDAQ. NASDAQ structure is a little bit more wonky and harder to read, I would say. And gold is easier to read. I don't know silver well. I can't speak to silver well because I only trade gold. But I assume silver is probably pretty similar. But in the thing that we were reading on silver, that does say silver is a little more volatile than gold. What's your biggest payout? My biggest payout was $364. So it's nothing crazy. I messed up my account when I took the payout, and it was a rookie move what I did. This time I'm not taking a payout until there's $2,500 in profit in my account. And then I'm going to take a $500 payout, go buy another eval, get that pass, and then I'll have $2,000 in buffer in that account, and then try to grow the next account to $2,500 too. And then I have a whole plan of like scaling prop firms. I'll have to make a video on my scaling, my prop firm scaling, to really teach you guys about it, because I think there's a strategy to take advantage of prop firms. There's a strategy to it if you could be patient. This next payout, I'm hoping to be $500, and the one after that will be like a big, actually good one. Because what I've learned is you don't want to take too big of a payout early in your account, because it ruins your drawdown. So I'm going to be a little bit more patient. My next goal will be $500, and the one after that in this account will be turning the account from 2,000 to 4,000. Ideally 4,500, and then we take a $2,000 payout. Then that's when it like gets really good. There's no new rules coming out, but there is a new payout, kind of like, people were upset about it, but it's honestly not bad. I think it's honestly good for traders. Let me show you. This is the new rule that TopStep did with their update. So they changed. So TopStep, right, changed to these new accounts with no activation fees, right? And they have the standard with the normal cost with normal activation fees, right? Which the activation fees actually went down like $20, so it's a little cheaper now. But still, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go with the no activation fee accounts. To me, it makes no sense to do standard. People were kind of making an argument for why you would do standard, but to me, it just doesn't make sense. You're gonna pay more money for what? I don't know. I don't know why you would do it. The difference is where's payout? Right here. This is the difference with the new TopStep payout policy. Five winning days. Starting with your second payout, your account must stay at or above your last eligible payout balance to qualify. Okay. Yep, this is it right here. So how it works, okay? Your current balance, your $6,000. Winning days, you have $150 more. You're eligible for a payout. Your account balance was at $6K. You qualify for a payout of 50% of your account balance up to $5,000. You take a $3K payout, leaving $3,000 in drawdown, okay? Your new eligible payout balance, $3,000. Your second payout, current balance, $3,600. Wait. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. So you get to the balance, you need $600 or more. Oh, your current balance is $3,600. Oh, I see. Okay. Pay out 50% of your account balance up to $5K. You take an $1,800 payout, leaving $1,800 in the account. So now your next payout can't be until it's above $1,800. Okay, I see. You get to 2K. Your current balance is 4K. Now you take it. Okay, yeah. Okay. So if you're taking a payout with TopStep, the new rule is, say, right, it's saying your account balance is at $6,000. You take a 3K payout, which is that's totally normal. You cannot take another payout unless your account balance is above what you withdrew out last, if that makes sense. That's the new update on their payout policy, which I think is good. I think it like helps you guys protect accounts, stuff like that. And if you drop below that, when you go to request a payout, you cannot take a payout, which that makes sense. I think that makes sense, but it's good to know. I'm gonna try to make a video on this to help explain to people the new updates. I think, though, if you guys were to pick any prop firm to trade from, I kind of wish I was doing it through TopStep or Apex instead, but Apex, in my opinion, is the better prop firm to trade for. In my opinion, I think Apex is the better trading platform, or the prop firm, because you can trade right from TradingView, right? Like, I would have to go on TopStep and like do it on TopStep. Project X, I could literally trade right from TradingView here, and then it auto syncs to my TradeZella, where for Top Step, I have to manually enter, like, let's do it. I'll show you guys. I got to manually enter my trades in here. Or not manually, but I got to like export. I'll show you. File. How do I add new trades? I think it's right here. Add trades. Here we go. Add trades, upload. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna do it right now. I'm gonna show you guys. You gotta go into here. You gotta scroll up, and you gotta export your trades from this day to this day. So the 3rd, and we're gonna export. Gives you the file. You go back here. Trades. You import them. There was an error. See, it's kind of annoying. Why is there an error? There was an error. Dang it. My funded futures. I've never really used my funded futures. I just know I prefer Apex. You can have up to 20 accounts trading at one time. The payouts on Apex do not compare to any other prop firm. Like, your payout potential on Apex is insane. Once I'm done with Top Step, that's it. That's the first place I'm going is Apex. It's kind of annoying. I can't even add. Let me see if I refresh. Try one more time. There we go. Okay, it looks like it's now working. No, there was an error. Please try exporting for a different date range or check other broker. Why is it not working? Let me try if I do this. But it's going to potentially duplicate trades. 4 out of 4. See, it says we're negative 90. That's not correct. Oh, dang it. Now it just added trades that it's not supposed to. Take it. Yeah, and it just doubled trades. Oh my gosh. Now I gotta go in here and delete them. See, this is what I hate about it. When you gotta manually upload trades. Okay, we're gonna delete these guys. Delete. Because it's duplicating. Okay. There, now we're back to normal. I don't know. Maybe I gotta wait until tomorrow or something, or later today to get the other trade. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But if you guys want to use TradeZella, use code Maniac and you get 20% off the subscription. I love TradeZella. It's a super good tool. It's honestly the tool that's helped me be my most profitable trader I've ever been. Because I do the trade journaling, I do back testing in here, I upload my trades. I am able to make notes on those trades, tag them to what model I was using. You know, you get like your stats of your win percentages, your profit factors. That's accurate, right? Which even this one's saying, I don't know. This does not make sense. It says I lost $2,700 on this too. I think Top Step is like, I don't know what Top Step's doing. What is this called again? TradeZella. If you go to the link in my bio, I'll show you right now. Linktree. Link. Right here. If you go to my link in my bio, go to, where is it? Number one trade journaling. Code Maniac. Maybe I should change that to TradeZella. Let me change that so it makes more sense. But yeah, TradeZella, by far my favorite. All right, where is it? Let me. There you go. Okay, it's updated. There we go. Refresh. Yeah, TradeZella right there. Take advantage of that. It'll give you 20% off. And by far my best tool, the best tool in trading. Like if you're gonna invest in something when it comes to trading, like invest in TradeZella. That's the best software I've ever used. You can even add like a paper trading account and add your paper trades in here and like see if how you're doing with your paper trading, and it's so good. Maybe let's add, or I don't even know. I'll wait. I don't know. I don't know how am I supposed to do this. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I like TradeEvate. TradeEvate's way better than this. But you do get it. Also, if you are someone who paid for TopStep, TopStep does kind of have a trade journaling in here. So if you click on TopStep, you know, it shows you all your trades. It's not nice like TradeZella, but you can definitely utilize it as a trade journal. So you have like add a journal, you know, and then you can daily journal. It's not going to be like clean like TradeZella will be, or like have the best, you know, UI, but you can use TopStep too as a trade journal. They have it also. So, but if you care about, like, say you have multiple accounts, you can add up unlimited accounts on here. So if you say you had 20 Apex accounts, you can add all your Apex accounts and your TopStep accounts and your, you know, My Funded Futures accounts and Alpha Futures accounts. They could all be on this TradeZella linking together, and every trade could be on here, and you see your P&L, you know, every single day, every single trade that you took across those accounts, stuff like that. So I just think there's no one who really competes with the trade journal like TradeZella does. Hey, we hit our follower goal. I just noticed that. Let's up that goal. Let's up our follower goal. Our next goal is 2K. There we go. We're 75% of the way there. 2K is our next goal for TikTok. Thank you guys so much for all the follows, the likes, the love. I appreciate you all. I'm still not really loving anything I'm seeing on the charts across the stuff. Bitcoin kind of had a wick below these lows here, but I really wanted to see it manipulate this low. It did invert a fair value gap though, so maybe it'll come and do something else for us. But we'll see. We'll see what Bitcoin kind of does here. How much do you risk? I risk, so when it's gold and when it's futures contracts, right? So for gold and NASDAQ, I do 3 micro contracts. So I'm risking anywhere between like $150 to $200 a trade. And I try to take risk off as quickly as possible without jeopardizing the trade. So yeah, I'm usually risking right around there, $100 to $200 a trade, or $150 to $200 a trade. But our winners are anywhere from, you know, $300 to $400 a trade. So we're doing pretty solid on the risk reward, which that's why I'm kind of bummed about this profit factor. I feel like it's not doing it properly. But if you just look here, right? Oh, this is percentage. Oh, this is win ratio. Trade count. Oh, here we go. Like this day, we lost 254. We probably took 2 trades on this day. This day we won $600. So that's 3 times almost the amount we lost. You know, 247. This is a big losing day. 674. That's a big losing day. I probably took 3 trades that day. And then a good winning day, you know, we're making 514. So, and this is 1 trade. So these are like, this is like a 3 trade day, 2 trade day, 2 trade day. So 1 trade is making back up those losses. Thank you so much for sharing, Adrian. I appreciate you. That's why I don't love this top step journaling, because if you go to TradeZella, when you link it in, it'll actually show you like what did each trade, how many trades did you actually take, and what did you actually make on those trades, right? So NASDAQ, we made 564 on this trade. Gold, we made 116. We lost 195 on this one, and we lost $30 on this one. So like the win to, what's the profit factor on here? A 3 profit factor on this day. It was yesterday. This day was really small wins. But again, even the wins were over a 2 profit factor with having 2 small wins and 1 loss. What about these days? This day is like a micro win. We broke even on this day. This day, what's the profit factor? There is no profit factor because it was 1 and done. This day, was this the day I went on tilt? Yeah, this day I went on tilt. That was a terrible day. This day was a losing day. Wait. Oh, it's Asia session. That's why. I was like, why are there so many trades? Because we took Asia session trades too, and we didn't have a win on those. I was very distracted though during Thanksgiving. It was not. I probably should have just taken off Thanksgiving. I literally should have just taken off this week. I was distracted. I was with family. Like I should have just taken off this whole week. In hindsight, I think next year I'm literally gonna take off the whole week of Thanksgiving. I'm not even gonna trade. Like, look at it. I could have saved myself $800 in losses if I just would have taken off the week, and we would have been up $601 even further in our account if I would have just taken off that week. All right, guys, I'm got to head out for work. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. We're going to be trading again tomorrow. Today, I will not be trading Asia session because I got my work that I have to do tonight. I work pretty late, so I won't be able to trade Asia session tonight. But I will be trading New York tomorrow and Asia session tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at market open. If you guys have any questions, show up then, or you can always join my Discord. Link in bio. Take advantage of all the discounts I have for you guys. Links are in my bio. Use code Maniac for anything that's in those links, and you will get, you know, sometimes right now the biggest discount is Apex at 80% off. The next biggest is TRADECOPIA at 35% off, and the next one after that is TradeZella with 20% off. Go take advantage of all those. Use those codes. Dive into those tools, prop firms, and deals I got for you guys, because there's a lot of cool things that are in there. So, all right, everyone, I will see you tomorrow morning at market open. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday, and don't be stupid when you're trading today. Be smart. All right, everyone, I'll see you later.